How do you feel differently from the way you felt before we started using the Hey Ugly program?
Maddie, and I think we all changed from, we all learned that it's really bad to bully and how it hurts other people and ourselves, and now we know not to do it anymore.
We weren't as close before, but now we're more like a family. So it's gotten us closer.
I think that now that we've done the ugly and stuff, we feel more like friends. We feel we have higher self-esteem for one thing, and we know how much it hurts another person to bully them.
Why is it so bad?
Well, being a bully is so bad because it's probably a lack of self-esteem for the bully and the victim.
That it can hurt somebody really badly, and you can't fix it once you do that.
Trying to stop bullying is important because there are a lot of kids that are taking it too seriously and taking whatever people say about them to new heights, and it's getting really dangerous. And we just want to help try and stop that.
You see in the presentation, what would that advice be?
Quit bullying yourself.
Yeah, don't bully yourself. Don't bully others. That kind of saying, treat others how you want to be treated.
That there is a lot of help out there, and if you reach out to somebody, you can actually help them. You can actually help them turn their lives around. And if they are getting bullied, that's not right. If you actually reach out to people and show them that, they are worth something in their life and in their future.
The thing that I basically got out of it the most was I know so many people here, and it's just mind-blowing to think that so many people have gone through what we were talking about today. And I'm just so happy to see the support for everything.
Well, what I would say is, if you're thinking of suicidal, don't do it. Don't listen to what they're saying about you. You're perfect and good in your own way. And they just are trying to make themselves feel better just by putting you down.
Just love yourself, I would say, and believe in yourself that you are meant to do what you are here to do.
It's really important because then kids know that they're not the only ones and that a lot of people have been through the same thing and they're not alone.
We would definitely like this to be a message to all the teenagers, even the adults and little kids in America, and just show them, that it's not cool to be a bully, and hopefully over time the bullying rate will go down and down.
I think it's really important that we have a Hey Ugly, Stop Bullying Task Force here in Marseilles so that our kids feel safe.
Oh my goodness. The Stop Bullying program helps because it brings to the forefront the importance of having the skills to treat one another with the love and respect and kindness that's required in order for all human beings to get along. And so having that curriculum puts all of those things into one place. And makes it easy for me to be able to teach the kids the skills they need to treat one another well.
So a message like this that may have someone thinking twice, thinking 3 times now about doing the wrong thing. Hey, like I said, that's another person we just saved. We just prevented someone from committing suicide. We just prevented someone from joining a gang. We just prevented someone committing a crime.
I think it's important because we have kids that obviously are hurting and are experiencing things that, unless they have somebody to share it with, none of us even know what they're going through. So if this can start those conversations and can bring awareness, help kids feel that they're not alone, that they have places to go, they have people that they can trust and talk to, and if it saves lives, that's what the organization needs to stay focused on, is getting the word out, getting the resources in kids' hands, and helping them realize that it's never worth taking a life.
I think it is important for people like Devin Rush to go around to the schools because she's young, she's been through it, the kids seem to relate to her very well, and she does it with music. She's someone, quote, famous that they all knew that has been through it, and even before this assembly they were very, very excited to meet her and see her.
For us, it was one of the few that had empathy for the bully. You wanted to understand what was going on in the bully's life, and it had curriculum.
Curriculum.
Yeah, to continue after just the assembly. You wouldn't come in, just do the assembly, and then leave.
The perspective, I think, is key from somebody that has been in the limelight, that someone that is a potential, has celebrity ranks, been on American Idol, things along those lines, to hear her stories and to understand that she's gone through some of the same things that they are also going through, kind of makes them sit back and say, it's not just me, I'm not alone. And that is what I think created the positivity.
I think it has an impact on the kids because I saw a lot of kids crying. I think it either hits home for them, or now they can see, wow, maybe I am being the bully. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I need to rethink some of the things that I'm doing.
And even the high school kids, I had the high school kids that have come out, after the assembly, and they were very touched, very, very touched by it, and they spoke a lot about it. I took like 10 minutes in class because they wanted to keep talking about it, which is really good.
I thought it was wonderful that she shared with them that everybody goes through it, and that it definitely can be temporary. I thought that the tools that she gave the students to get beyond being bullied, to get out of the habit of being a bully themselves, and then what to do if they're witnessing bullying happening to somebody else, were very useful tools that can be beneficial for lifelong experiences.
I thought Dan Evans's presentation was really good. The kids loved it. His presentation turned into a 45-minute conversation in class when we were finished.
I felt moved. I was drawn into his presence. He really did a good job, bringing people in, telling him the story. And it was moving. I loved the visual, doing that. I loved how he talked about not just bullying, but self-bullying. I think that's important that we forget about that. And that was very important and inspiring.
Well, I think it'd be important to seek out the opportunity to have one of the speakers in. I was talking to Betty earlier, and I know Devin's not the only celebrity-style person that they have, so I'd encourage the school to take a look at what the options are and whatever speaker they feel would fit their student population best.
And even if bullying's not a huge issue in your school, it might be swept under the rug a little bit. And the bottom line is it's certainly not going to hurt.
I thought the presentation was fantastic. I think that the kids I was surprised and encouraged at how responsive the kids were. They wanted to participate. They all understand the problem, and now that we're helping them find a way to name it and giving them some tools, I think we're on our way. I don't think this will make an impact just in the school. I think this is going to make an impact in the community.
All of us at one time or another have been the victim of bullying. So, this presentation is dedicated to many of you that have been bullied.
There's a proclamation of the City of Michigan City, and it says, whereas U.G.L.Y is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping young people.
Well, being a bully is so bad because it's quite a lack of self-esteem for the bully and the victim.
Bullying is getting ridiculous in school. People just need to stop. Life's too short. It's not right to bully people.
Bullies have low self-esteem. Bullies have displaced anger.
Bullies feel scared, so they have to hurt other people for them to feel better.
So if someone bullies you, ask them,
who is treating you so badly that you have to be mean to me? Unique, gifted, lovable you, the new ugly.
When I ask you to, I'm going to have everybody stand up, and we're going to have the task force say the pledge, and then everyone's going to repeat after them. I promise to stop bullying and respect other students.
I promise to stop bullying. Stop bullying. Respect other students. Good job.
I promise.
a lot of the littler kids in small groups some of these concepts.
Write something nice about the person that has their name on top of it.
Hey Ugly, I think, helps in certain times, just recognition. It also gives validity that it's not just Mr. Penn.
Anything that gives the kids language to talk about their feelings to each other and the importance of behaving in a kind way to each other is incredibly valuable.
When we first heard of the Hey Ugly Assembly, we had no money. We didn't have the $2,300, $2,500 that we needed to buy the assembly and the curriculum, and so we were kind of stuck with how would we raise this type of money in a short amount of time. We started working on this in August, late August 25th through the 30th, I think it was, and we wanted to have the assembly in here in October. Luckily, I talked to Betty, and Betty was able to point me in the direction of the heyugly.org website. And in there for educators, I believe if you go underneath for educators, there is a letter. It's a fundraising letter. So all the tools are right there already on the Hey Ugly site. We took that letter verbatim, printed it out, and that's the letter that we use to send to Walmart Distribution Center of Spring Valley local laborers. And every single one of those places that we sent that letter to donated money back to the assembly. We fully funded the assembly within 4 to 5 days. Someone like myself, I had never gone to a business asking for money or donation. I had no idea how to do that. And for Betty, it was like, oh, honey, that's real simple. Here, just go here, here, and here. And right there was the letter. All you had to do was print it out, adjust, put your name in there, and you were good to go. That's a letter we printed out. We mailed it to several different corporations, like I said, and we were funded. It was that easy.
And having a program whose sole focus is this allows it to be more effective, more concentrated. Then it doesn't become something that the school's trying to do on the side or when it has time or when things get watered down too easily, especially with budgets that are forever being trimmed down.
Once I got on the website, the wealth of information that was on the Hey Ugly website not only helped me as a parent, but as an advocate and to start our own mission here. Betty has held our hand every day, educating us on stuff that she's already been through, walking us through the curriculum. Everything we've planned to get to today, to make today so wonderful and special, she held our hand. So it's not just buying a product from Hey Ugly. They walk you through it, and she's educating you and helping you along the steps. It's not just here, buy our product, go on. She's there to help.
I look forward to hearing all your stories in the future about how you've gone from here, from this day forward, and changed your thoughts and changed the way you treat other people. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you guys. I believe in you as much as you guys, I know you believe in me. So guys, thank you one more time, and you guys have a good day. Bye-bye. Cool?
Hey Ugly, unique, gifted, lovable, you, has created a video assembly in response to requests for distance learning tools. Our school assemblies and website content are saving the lives of young people who are suicidal due to bullying. We are excited to offer you this powerful video school assembly which covers important and critical subjects such as self-awareness, bullying and racism prevention, gang prevention, power of happiness, self-bullying prevention, importance of loving yourself, how to spread kindness, building self-esteem, being an upstander, empathy is crucial, feel your feelings, emotional pain and substance abuse, digital citizenship and cyberbullying. Here are a few short clips from the assembly.
Once you realize that people don't think about you as much as you think they think about you, life gets awesome.
The reason you do this is because you can relate to her situation. Tell us about it.
I was bullied too, and I heard your story, and I repeated 6th grade because I was being bullied, and I also moved schools.
think before you post anything. Think before you send any kind of text message to a friend, because you might be friends now, but you never know. If that person decides to share that information, they can take a screenshot, and soon anybody in the school, anybody in the world can see what you've sent them.
Teachers can pause our video assembly in numerous places for open discussion with students. Each segment can become a class on its own, or you can show it in its entirety. Here are just a few of our endorsements. Hey U.G.L.Y is empowering youth to be part of the solution to bullying, racism, substance abuse, and suicide. Contact us today, while we are offering a complimentary copy of our Empathy Learning Activity Plans book and Teacher's Guide, while supplies last. I hope to see you soon.